Hello everybody, my name is Chris and welcome back to more Hogwarts Legacy. And we are coming off probably one of the most intense episodes we've ever done in this game so far. It was a lot, and I only expect it to get worse. Right? So, spoilers if you haven't seen it, but kind of a big deal. Right? It's cascading us into probably way worse things. But last episode we had gone through the mine with Sebastian, right? We had gone to the coast where the second triptych panel basically led us to. And going through the mine, as with the other one, right, we came across another one of Isadora's, like, little hideouts, right? And we read the last two entries. We've basically finished all of the little journal entries she has, all 7, right? Basically finalizing that nobody really listened to her. The keepers, they don't understand. She thinks there's like some kind of greater good to be done with ancient magic, and so she's determined to keep using it and keep doing what she's doing, right? Even though they do push back and be like, no, stop, right? But the fascinating thing is we actually saw a pensive from her point of view finally, right? Because we've been seeing all the keepers, right? Everything they've been experiencing, but now we finally got to see one from her point of view. And while it wasn't like a lot, it was still interesting because we saw the little conversation she had with her father before the keepers came over, right? And she had removed the pain in front of them, right? And then we actually got to see a moment following that, maybe not directly, but within some period of time afterwards, where she actually met with Bragbor, the goblin, who made the repositories, and was actually discussing with him the whole request, right? Where he's like, what are you trying to store? Like, what is this? And she's like, it's this magic, it's really strong and it needs to be contained. And he's just like, hey, okay, right? So we saw that interaction. Now, are we going to see more? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, right? But the thing is, we got the last part of the triptych there. And we brought that back to the Undercroft and we put it up. And it was... The middle panel was actually a picture frame photo of Feldcroft, like a view of Feldcroft, right? And we were discussing it with Sebastian, and that connects back to her home there in Feldcroft that we had gone to first. Only now we understand it's the painting, like the portrait of her that was destroyed there, is probably what this was leaning to, right? And like maybe it was connecting, maybe it was leading to that portrait, or maybe that's just like one of like her magical portraits, like one of two, like she can move between the Undercroft one and the one in her home, but that one was destroyed. So maybe something happened, but either way, the fact that it kind of full circle connects is very interesting. It's very interesting, right? But we had finished this, and Sebastian was thinking things over, right? And he was very emotional the entire time. Like, he was very frustrated and angry, and he was talking. He was coming at us a lot, right? Like, we didn't care enough. Like, he's the only one that cares about Anne, and he's the only one willing to do what needs to be done, and all this stuff, right? So it's kind of a problem, but we put a stop to that. We tried, at least, right? But then we went and we met with Lodgok, right? Because he had sent us a message. He had sent us a letter, basically saying he has something to give us. He's going to go to the mine, right? Because Ranrock's big mine over there, which was conveniently pretty close to the mine that we had gone with Sebastian. But we were gonna go meet Longok. He wasn't really there when we showed up, so we went into the mine, worked our way through, only for us to discover that Ranrock was physically present in the mine. Right? He was physically there. And it's kind of a big deal, right? But we came face to face with him. Right? Even for a moment, because we destroyed the mining drill that was in there. Right? And weirdly enough, Ranrock didn't even try to attack us. He looked at it and was just like, that's unfortunate. We'll build another one, though. Whatever. Right? And that was about it, right? But then Rookwood showed up, and he had Lodgok. Right? And he's like, I found this guy sneaking around. It's like, God damn it. Ah, shit. No. And then what happens? Well, one, he has a notebook with him, which turns out to be Bragbor's journal. The last one that Ranrock was never able to find, right? Which which led to the massive repository that we heard about, right? The biggest one. And Lodgok kept that away from Ranrock. That's so crazy, right? Because even he expressed like he didn't like the path that Ranrock was going down, especially after he saw the way the magic was like changing him, right? But then we also got to reveal that Ranrock and Lodgok are actually brothers, which reinforced why he wanted to kind of mend that relationship with him earlier in the game, right? As well as also help us, because he genuinely did want to stop this, right? But no, none of this ended well, because Lodgok got thrown against the side of the mine. He is unfortunately no longer with us, right? Ranrock decided to be crazy and turn on everybody. And by everybody, I mean, like, he threw Lodgok away, right? He completely told Rookwood he doesn't need him anymore. He's like, I don't need any of you. I have the book. I know where to find the repository. You're all useless to me now. And Rookwood wasn't too happy about that. And he actually tried to cast Avada Kedavra. Well, he did cast it, but it missed. And it was just like a really intense moment. Like, oh my god. Right. And then recovering from that, we heard from Ominous almost like minutes after leaving from there, right? Because we were gonna go tell, we were gonna report back to the keepers about the whole situation in the mine, and that Ranrock now actually knows where the last repository is a bad thing. It's all terrible, bad, right? But Ominous messaged us. He's like, hey, Sebastian's messaging Anne, or he got Anne. They're trying to go to the ritual site, right, with the relic, but they're trying to go without Ominous, right? Even though Anne wanted Ominous to be there, he's trying to do this without that, and things just got like really, really urgent. Feeling not great. So we rushed over to talk with Ominous and Anne, who were actually outside of the place where we found the relic, right? So we had a talk. Anne left, which is like, okay, good, great. She doesn't need to be here. Keep her safe, right? Ominous told us everything. Basically, he's controlling he is literally controlling Inferi. Like Sebastian has used the relic. Maybe not used the relic, but there was in combination with the relic, he was able to actually command Inferi, which is bad, because that's not good. Obviously. But you know what I mean. Really not a good sign, right? Only for us to confirm like the actual design of the relic is actually Inferi and not just like corpses or skeletons, right? What that actually means in the long run, we don't actually know, because we went to go confront Sebastian and tell him to knock this shit off. Like, what the hell? He seemed to have kind of gone off the edge a little bit. It was just like, look at this. This is great. Turns out I can control the Inferi. That's amazing. It's way, way better. And it also turns out that this doesn't remove the curse, but it allows me to control the curse. And I don't really know why that would be a good thing. Like for Anne, right? He can't remove the curse, but he can control it. And I don't. What does that? What does that mean? Like, oh, he can make it hurt her less or something. But it's like, what? This wasn't the goal. This is bad, right? Not not any of this is great. And so Anne had apparently run off to go get their uncle, who came back and was thrown down with Sebastian. It was just like, nope, we're done with this. And so we had to actually fight him, which was intense, right? XOR, not a bad wizard in his own right, spell wise, but we definitely overcame the whole situation. But then Sebastian was just, he was not having it. He was not having it at all. And he got real fucking emotional. He got real upset. And he cast Avada Kedavra on his uncle and killed him in front of everybody. By everybody, meaning us, Ominous, and Anne. Killed their uncle in front of all of them. All of us. Right? Anne was definitely distraught. It was like this whole thing, and then Sebastian realized, like, holy shit, what did I do? But then he just basically blamed everyone else for ruining the ritual. Like, he's like, you messed this whole thing up. You know, you brought him here, probably, right? He's probably thinking like, oh, if you didn't bring him here, this would have been fine, you know, and all this. And it was just a whole bad time, right? And he left, and he was just like, we can talk about this later. I need a minute. So it was a crazy fucking time. Insanity, right? So we got to go follow up with him in the Undercroft. I don't even know what that's gonna be. What do you even say after doing that, right? Like shit, man. Like what do you do? It's insane. Even if Anne decides to trust him again, like he chose to kill their uncle, like regardless of how much he was an asshole, and he was, right? But you know, that's insane to me, right? So we're gonna go talk to Sebastian, and then we also have to go talk to Natty and Poppy, and I'm gonna try to make those the priority in this episode, right? I did a little bit of rearranging. I've basically tried to get more of all of our potions back and to get a lot of leech juice. I definitely need to make time to go get a bunch of those, right? But as far as invisibilities, errors, and some focuses, we have them, which is great. We got some more crafting materials from the beasts, so I don't know if we want to upgrade anything, because this hat could be upgraded, right? It is better. We could go all the way. A fully upgraded hat, and that is actually the better hat too. So can we place this with something really good? Yeah, Destruction 3. Let's do that. Cool. So when we wear that hat, be big improvement. Right? And then this is what we're wearing. It's only a 1, right? But oh, Mooncalf for cheap. Okay, cool. So now that is also a way better clunk. We should wear that too. Right? I do not have any Neasel, though I should go get some more. Greatly increase anti-magic throw damage. Anti-magic throw. Ancient magic throw. Yes. Because having it be a little bit better It's definitely a good thing. Because I don't think we can upgrade anything else. Now we can upgrade the glasses. Yeah. Just give us a boost. So we need more Jobberknolls and Graphorn horns, Fruiter feather, and a Phoenix feather. Okay. Sorry, we're gonna do a little bit of upgrading real quick. Right. And then we're gonna go. Then we're gonna be off. Right. Do this. Switch to the new hat. Headwear. What does this look like? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I think. I still think maybe no hat, right? Like, it doesn't look bad. That's pretty sleek, though. Indigo. Does that look good? I think I don't have enough confidence in it to be like, yes, we should, right? So I'm gonna go hat free once again. It's fine. And then we will be making a point to come back here, right, for this whole breeding thing with Deke, right? The only catch is I want to make sure that we have the time, like that I have enough time that I can dedicate to properly going through the whole thing, in case it makes us go like around and doing other stuff instead of just a conversation. And from here, there was a room I didn't get to go back to yet, and I want to make sure that I do. It's down here, right? Yeah. All right, this thing, right?
Revelio.
There's like stuff back there, and I was like, "What is this? I can't get through there." And then I looked over here. There's like a door. There's a doorway, right? And I'd done this, but luckily, and I'm dumb for not even trying it, right? But it was mentioned in the comments. You just like that. I didn't even think about it. Foolish. But that's really cool. So we're here now. I just want to do this another way. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Werewolf shadow? That's pretty sick. Right? And in here, what do we... Ooh. That's the same. We saw one of these before. It's still really cool. Ah. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. There's more werewolf stuff. Well, I guess, like, lupine? Really? But it's werewolves. That's so cool. Absolutely terrifying to meet one of those things. I don't know if you'd even have a chance. Are these all? What are these? Alright, Quidditch gloves. I think that's the door, right? But then these are all... These are all a thing.
Confringo.
Okay. But anyway, so we can actually look at them, right? Okay, so there's that. Dong's going after a deer in a little hunt. There's the wolf. There he is. And then they're sewing a little blanket. And then him and baby. Interesting. Does this just go back out? No?
Revelio.
Ooh. Werewolf Saga tapestries. Oh, this set of tapestries tells the tragic tale of a witch bitten by a werewolf. Oh. She chose to flee from her home to protect her infant daughter and husband. Rumor has it that her daughter fell asleep to the howl of a wolf for years thereafter. Damn. So it's like her. She had her daughter, right? I guess like this is the beginning. Like them, kid, right? Making a little blanket. And then baby, oh, there's the wolf. There he is. And then are they, I assume they're chasing it, right? They're going. Hmm. Yeah, it's just like the unfortunate ending.
Revelio.
Damn. I mean, if I'm interpreting that in the right order, right? It's very subtle. So glad I came back here though. This is really cool. A werewolf room. It's pretty neat. So hidden. Yeah. Damn. Okay, but to get to where we are trying to go to, right? We need to go to the Undercroft. Because we need to have this fucking talk with Sebastian.
How inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Like, genuinely. Like, bro, come on, man. It's definitely one of those situations that he went too far. Like, I get he's pissed. He's freaking out and he's stressing out because this was like the one chance that he could possibly save Anne. It was a whole thing and everything, right? Then his uncle destroyed the relic, so now it's gone. And then Anne destroyed the book that was down there. So, like, this entire goal is now unachievable, right? And his uncle's dead. So his whole thing has gone to shit.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Yeah, bro. You fucking killed somebody. This isn't just like, oh, well, you know, I did it for her. Like, I don't know why she's mad. I did this for her. You didn't even stick around to, like, help or, like, do anything, or, like, Eddie, you just ran away.
Sebastian, did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle. I know. I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Can we just take a second? He's like, I didn't mean to, you know, I didn't want to hurt him or anything. It's like, but wasn't this everything that you have said with the curses, right? With Confringo and, I mean, the other unforgivable curses so far. You have to mean it, right? You have to have the intent. Like, you need to mean it. You can't just cast it, right? It only works if you actually mean it. And so the fact that you did it, and it worked, and it happened, completely, like, goes against the whole thinking and what you just said about, like, oh, I didn't mean to hurt him. I didn't want to. Right? But he pushed you to do it, right? And just, I don't know, man. You're really not taking this seriously. Jesus. Very well. I'll talk to him. I'm not sure. No, very well. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian. You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Why is that That's so fucking ominous. Jesus. I mean, I'm glad we met. He's a good kid. He's just being really dumb and letting his emotions control all of his actions. And then it's just like, yeah, she has no... You know why she has no one? Because you killed the other person that she had. You're there, sure, but now it's like the view of you is completely altered.
Ominous? What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We should turn him in. We must not turn Sebastian. Oh, fuck. Really? Oh, god damn it. Because I don't think any of us want to lose Sebastian either, right? Because it's just... I get it, right? It's, from her perspective, it's her own brother, right? And he's been doing all this because he cares about her and all this, but he still killed their uncle. It's not like this. It's serious, and yeah, it's like he should face the consequences, right? Because otherwise, like other than the fact that we're kind of covering up a murder, right? It's like he doesn't seem like the kind who's gonna stop. He's determined, right? He regrets everything, sure, which is like good, great. We want that, but he's gone he's gone to an irreversible place. And maybe he's gone so far to the point where he has clarity now. And he'd be like, oh, yeah, I probably shouldn't have killed him. But, like, what was I supposed to do? I don't, oh, God. This seems like we should turn him in. We must not turn Sebastian in. But then there's, like Hufflepuffs. We got loyalty and shit, but then it's like, this is a crime, right? And I feel so bad because it's like he's not, aside from this whole event, right? Aside from everything that we've been doing with him in regards to the dark magic stuff, he's a good person. He's a good kid. He gives a shit, right? But So that's that's why it feels bad, right? But it's also like it should can't let those feelings get in the way of doing what's correct. Because I wouldn't want to turn him in, right? Because that feels so shitty. But it's like he did things. He's gonna go to Azkaban for this, right? That's probably what's gonna happen. But I don't... why is it my choice? God damn it. This might... Maybe it's bad, maybe it's good, I don't know. Turning him in is the right thing to do. Even though it feels shitty because he is our friend. Right?
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
Oh god, really making you double down on it. It's so sad because it's true. We wouldn't see him again. Like, his actions and choices and everything that's occurred, he would definitely be locked up forever. Yeah.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
It's so sad. Oh god. And see, at the beginning of the game when he taught us Confringo down here and we lit these torches, it was like cool. Right? It's like, ooh, it's a curse. It's not an unforgivable one, but it's still like, it's a curse, right? It was cool, right? And then it just kind of started getting worse. We found the scriptorium, and it was like, oh, interesting little sneaky area for Salazar Slytherin, right? But then the spell book happened, and then he started reading the spell book, and then he started learning how to cast the curses, and then the relic, and it just kept getting worse, and it's just like such a sad downfall to like witness and actually be a part of, not just like seeing it. And trying to stop him, right? I mean, some of the stuff, yeah, we definitely, like I said before, we didn't try hard enough to like really discourage him, which sucks, right? It's completely on us, but he still made the choices he made, right? That's the thing. He still did this. Which sucks. I don't even know what we're gonna do after that. Shit. But we're gonna go meet Natty. See how she's doing after the kidnapping. And not really sure what we're gonna do with what we've learned. But she's definitely not gonna stop. Right?
I have been meaning to speak with you.
Great.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and News travels quickly.
Damn.
Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
That I also believe. Because she's stressed about you. And then you go and tell her that you were kidnapped. And it's like, this is what she was worried about. She'd be proud of you. Her concern is warranted. It is warranted, right? She should be proud because you're fighting the fight.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not.
Yep.
Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
Yeah, right?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I
Damn.
take it.
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he
That's
would carry
cool.
me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
Oh,
He didn't
shit.
want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
That is so sad. Holy shit. Oh my god. It was so wholesome that they were both animagus and they're just like kind of running around. It was real nice. Real nice. And then, yeah, I guess the poacher down there, he probably thought they were just normal. It was just a normal giraffe, right? But either way, what a dick. And then, yeah, her father protected her like a good father. God damn it. And then her blaming herself. Yeah, I get that. But it's all damn. I just fuck.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
Read.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
True, but I mean, it makes sense, right? You can see it, and yeah, I can imagine her mother feeling like terrible in general, right? Because it's like husband, father, and everything, right? But the fact that you can see the future, right, even in some capacity, but that's one of the events you couldn't see, is fucking tragic feeling.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm glad that I have a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow.
That's right.
And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
Damn right.
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
That was a team effort. What are you talking about? That's what friends do. Right? But no, we can take down Harlow. Now that we know that Rookwood, right? Rookwood's already he was already in a weird spot anyway. But now that he's definitely not working with Ranrock anymore. Right? Curious. Very curious what we can use that for, if we can, right? His complete disconnection now from Ranrock, right? Now, Poppy over here, we need to follow up with her because with the Snigets, we need to see if we can get the Centaurs to team up with us. It's never not cool seeing it, right? But no, we need to try to hopefully convince the Centaurs to help us in this whole situation, right? The Snigets. If not like physically help us, maybe at least, well, point us in the right direction. But then they care about like the forest and life and all that stuff, so it's like they, I don't know, like one of those like the enemy and my enemy kind of situations maybe.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Yep. Hopefully. I'm sure.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Oh, great. They'll understand. They won't like this. They're not gonna like it. They won't. But that's why we gotta be real convincing, right?
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snigets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Centaurs are known for being wise. They don't know any more than the rest of us. I don't know about that.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snigets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What?
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall?
Oh god.
I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Natty, not right now. Oh shit. That's so cool.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Oh god. Wow.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
Oh, cool.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
That looks a little crazy. A little heated. Heated.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snigets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snigets before the poachers do.
Could it be?
Damn.
In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Cool. Alright. Oh, shit.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snigets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I trust him. Centaurs know things. He was annoyingly cryptic. Isn't moonstone common?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing Centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
Oh, I believe it. He's not here. No. Cryptic is probably smart, right? But no, I trust him. He even was like, could it? Maybe? Huh. Okay, and he told us, right? And then he's gonna talk to the herd. We gotta go find him. This is cool. Centaur interaction. Dangerous.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Cool.
I'll let you know what I find.
Okay, sounds good. Nah, so Doran's a real one. Doran's cool. Alec, he's a little emotional. I get it. Right? The tensions between wizards and centaur, not great. Not great. Actually bad, honestly. Right? But he was willing to just straight shoot us. Like, actually. And thank God Doran actually showed up. It's the only reason we weren't shot. Honestly. Ugh. Was hella lucky, honestly. But
Revelio.
I need leeches. Okay. Damn. That's crazy. So we're getting a special moonstone, right? Because moonstone is like those crystals that we keep breaking to use in the room of require these things. Right? This is moonstone. But there's a moonstone.
Revelio.
Right? So I wonder what the relevance of this specific moonstone could possibly be. Because it's in a cave. And then we have to place it. Right? We have to place it on a henge. almost like a ritual. It's fascinating.
Revelio.
Oh, thought something was there. Grab this real quick. And then I think we're good to, I think for now we're good to bounce, right? Damn. So I wonder if we're gonna have more interaction with the herd. That'd be pretty cool, actually. That'd be pretty cool. And now Natty's actually ready to talk to us again. See now from Natty requesting that I speak with her. I haven't heard much from her in the way of next entertainment on Harlow. She wants me to meet her in the Great Hall, where we just spoke to her. Probably should do that. Right? We'll just do it real quick, right? See where this next part of her plan, or what she's thinking, right? Because I, for one, do not think Singer's going to do anything.
It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Oh shit. Well, we're just things are happening left and right. Cool. Obviously, we're still going to talk to Natty because she's right here, right? But Irondale at a cave south of Hogwarts. Right? Because that is here. Yeah. Irondale. Oh, it's right here. Fascinating. All right. Cool. I like that we have a couple next steps to go.
Some days are more difficult.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
Sorry, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. And I am sorry. It's so sad. I understand.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them. Beginning with Harlow.
Damn right.
Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
That's what I'm here for. We're friends. Ride or die. Right? Phew. Man. We're gonna take him out, though. I'm hoping we can, right? Because obviously, I mean, I definitely don't have any real faith in Officer Singer to do anything. Right? Let's be real. We presented such fine evidence. Even evidence enough to just, like, inquire. Right? To just be like, like, maybe we should, maybe... We did, like, most of the work for her. All she had to do was probably, well, do anything with it. Right? And so, no, we're gonna take this... We're gonna take matters into our own hands. God damn it. And we're gonna do this shit. We're gonna take Carlo down. We're gonna make it virtually indisputable that he is a criminal. That he is doing these things. God damn it. Okay, so got more leech juice, right? So I want to make more focus potions, right? Or not more focus potions, maxima potions, and I want to make more focus potions also. No, I need Dug Bog tongues. Damn it. Okay, well, at least I can make some Thunder Brew, because we're also low on that more than anything else, actually. So, we'll make these. Right? Thunder Brew. Thunder Brew. And then, yeah, Thunder Brew. Damn it. I didn't mean to just tap it. But okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on so I don't accidentally use more. God, it's embarrassing. Right. Okay, we're max cabbage, right? Max cabbage, we got a bunch of this stuff. Right? I believe we're also max mandrake. Yeah, we're stacked. So we're ready to start, or continue to keep throwing them around. And then,
Deke would like to speak with you when you have a moment.
then yeah, I think we should probably, I think it might be a good idea to speak to Deke, right? Because I want to continue this Centaur thing, right? A poppy near Irondale at the cave. No, because if we do, I mean, we're gonna talk to Deke. Well, let's talk to just Deke real quick, right? See what this is. See what this is, right? With the whole breeding situation, and then we're gonna finish out. Well, we're gonna find this moonstone. See what we do.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
I would like that. Can I simply rescue them? I mean, we can. I guess there has to be some benefit to, like, breeding them, right? So I don't have to go catch them. But, I would like that, though.
Sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see.
Smart.
What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Damn. Okay. Foal of the Dead. Okay, so we gotta go purchase the breeding pen. Right? Because I'm probably gonna rearrange some of this at some point. Looks a little... This middle area looks a little... Not as nice as it looked when I initially put it together. But, okay. Right? We have Sepulchria. Right? But we had caught this guy recently. So, I think, I'm sorry, buddy.
Settle yourself.
Take you back.
Home.
Well, actually, no, I can keep him. I'm gonna add you. Right? So now, I have male, female thestrals. Male, female hippogriffs. And I need a male unicorn. But, female. But let's see. Where is it? There we go. Alright, everybody's here. Great. Oh god. Alright, so I have to get this breeding pen spellcraft. Which I realized wasn't available. Right? I believe. Or it was just too expensive. One or the other. Let's go. Well, let's go look at it, right? Because if it costs too much, we're gonna have to do something to make money. Right. So let's go at least inspect. Right, because I know I've kind of spent some money recently getting more stuff for the room, other spellcrafts, right? But I didn't think we were gonna have to get another one.
Plenty to look at here.
There we go. Conjure a breeding pen to breed beasts. It's 1,000. I do not have that money. I think even at the best cost, this isn't going to get me 1,000.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Ah, damn. Okay, we might have to do some side quests. Which isn't a bad thing, right? Not at all. Maybe we got money in here. Right? But okay, well at least we know what to do, right? We have to get the money. We can get the breeding pen and then go build one in each area. Right? And then Deke will show us what to do from there. I don't feel like it's something we physically get involved with. Right? I imagine it's just kind of just let the things happen on their own. I imagine. I feel like it's not a very hands-on profession. Oh god. Yeah. Alright, I'll go around. It's fine. So I'm trying to go to our stores so we could sell these things for the best price. Right?
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Great.
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you?
I have so much. 66. 220. Excellent. And then another 220. We are literally 236 away.
Safe and wondrous travels.
Damn it. Okay. Okay, we have breeding pen spellcraft. So we gotta make some money. We gotta make some money for this. So we could continue this until we get more money, or see if we have anything. I mean, there's always some stuff nearby, right? So I know even in the new area we got this that popped up. We can go speak to her, and then I also. Right? Some boobitubers. Absconder. We can get gold. Right? I think maybe going to do absconders, that's probably a good idea. Right? Because I wanna do the Centaur in the Stone, but I know that's gonna like cascade us into the whole thing. And okay. No. What would I do? Damn it. I wish I could. Unfortunately, contrary to like the previous episodes, I've kind of run out of time for this one. I thought I was going to have more time, but unfortunately it is not. It has not worked out like that. So, next episode, we're going to do Absconder. Finally. We're going to take this big thing out. We're going to take him down, right? We're going to get money, which is great. and then probably find some stuff along the way. Good stuff, right? Then we're going to come back here. We're going to buy this breeding pen. Then we're going to go finish that, find out what breeding is like, how that works and everything. And then go and meet up to get this stone. The centaur and the stone. Right? That's what we're going to do. So I'm hoping to have it out like as soon as possible. It's just unfortunately with everything lining up out here in the real world, this hasn't allowed me a lot of time today to do this. So I apologize for the shorter episode. I'm sorry. Y'all know I like running these longer if I can. So really appreciate you watching it anyway. Means a lot. We're gonna bounce into a lot more things on the next one. So let me know what you guys think about the revelation as far as like Sebastian and turning him in, because I feel really bad about it, but it's also like I feel like it's the right thing to do. It's not an easy decision, right? It's not great. So I feel bad. I feel like we should not. But then he did crime is bad, right? And then on top of that, the whole thing with Natty and her father and the feelings in that are really sad, and I totally get it. Like, it's not going to be something you ever really get. It's not about getting past, right? Or making it easier to deal with, right? But at least taking out Harlow and, like, the poachers and everything, it's going to make it easier for her, right? And honestly, they need to all be taken down anyway, because it's ridiculous that he has not yet. And Officer Singer, it's fucking useless. God damn it. Again. So, that and then the whole Poppy thing, it's like we got... Next episode's gonna pop off. We're gonna do so much. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Seriously. Let me know what you think about all this. And stick around for the next episode. Have it out soon. Bye-bye.